Haven't you wondered what would happen if you took New York City, put it underground, then for coolness, flipped it upside down, and hung some buildings from the ceiling? Right? That's a normal thought. Now there are a bunch of people who are like, hey, I want to find the surface. Well, that is the hook from my manga, Digimon. And yeah, some would say it's a Gurren Lagann clone, but no, I'd agree. I basically just... But hey, isn't that what all great stories do? So, if you liked Gurren Lagann, you should give Chapter 1 of Digimon a try, because you will probably like it. If you hate Gurren Lagann, well... You should still read it, because there's nothing like Gurren fucking Lagann! I don't care what anyone else says! Basically, you will like Digimon no matter what. So if you read Digimon, I'll love you forever. Link in description. And if you're on the fence of... maybe I'll read it. Take a look at this. This is the prestigious Voice Me competition that thousands of people have submitted their manga to in order to win $2,000 for the chance of also getting an additional $5,000 in a serialization. And me? I'm in first place, is what I wish I could say. No, I really am in first. Okay, this script's outdated. I am not in. But there are only 14 manga. Now, is that incredibly, significantly, substantially less impressive? Well, that's for you to decide. But no, it's not. I'm still the GOAT of second place. So if you ever wanted to be part of something larger than yourself, like discovering America or working on the team that's gonna cure cancer, what a better way to start than voting for some 20-year-old dude's manga that is drawn upstairs in his parents' house? Just consider. Also, you can vote once every day, so consider that too. I should probably actually talk about what Digmon's about. I haven't really been doing that. In this kingdom, finding the surface is all that matters. Society is shaped around that goal. Anyone who causes distractions gets sent away to tiny impoverished cities that are forced to mine for the surface, as finding the surface will lead to getting infinite fulfillment as well as immortality. And why do we know this? How do we know this isn't all made up? That's because the Four Stone, the emperor of the kingdom, found the surface, and he's been running the kingdom for over 1,000 years. If you're wondering why they're still looking, if someone already found it, because there are two ways of finding the surface. One, by mining up, and two, by finding a gate. The Four Stone found a gate, went through, and when he came back, the gate closed behind him. And after seeing the beauty of the surface, he's trying to lead humanity there. And if you think you deserve to find the surface, Gray, the main character, is obsessed with the surface. To him, it is the only thing he lives for, the only thing that he thinks can fulfill him. This causes him to suppress the feelings and activities that make a human, human. And Digimon is a story about that. It is also a story about 9/11. A lot of shit happens along the way, okay? Gray, in order to accomplish his goals, goes to the Digimon Academy of Cornerstone, which he is the strongest student in the school's history, meaning he will likely move on in the Digimon program. Once in the Digimon program, he would be assigned to a former Digimon or some other qualified person to train him, and whoever else moves on. After being confirmed ready by the trainer, he would then get drafted by a city if he isn't forced to fight in a war or be a super cop. We'll see what happens. Or at least you will, if you click the link in my bio and read Digimon. I'm sorry. That was bad. Lincoln. The most frequently asked question about Digimon is definitely about the power system, so I'll go over it real quick. Crystals in this world are special. They glow and dim like the sun, and emit a certain energy in a cyclical way akin to that of humans and plants. That energy, alongside some other things, allows humans to bring special abilities out of the crystals, often used in weaponry. This is a crystallized pickaxe. The one and only power system. Made by Gemrites, people who use them are able to draw powers out of them, kinda like Demon Slayer. Okay, a lot like Demon Slayer. They switch between multiple modes so that Digimon are able to use them to fight beasts. There are plenty of other crystallized weapons, but Digimon are the only ones permitted to use them. One example of a crystallized pickaxe is one that, the more swung, the more powerful it becomes up until a certain point. Another example is one that sends gusts of wind, generates electricity, creates smoke, and a whole bunch of other stuff, all based on the crystals used in the pickaxe. Which, if you have any suggestions, please leave below so I can greedily steal them, and then credit you, obviously. After all this talk, I have barely scratched the surface. But if you want an interesting story that takes place in a mostly unique setting, a main character who by chapter 20 will at least hopefully make you think, hey, this dude's kinda unique. Because he's too big! With a unique power system. Okay, I can't get away with that one. Especially since it's the only one. And whatever you want, I personally guarantee Digimon may or may not have it. So what do you say?